he's straight. His friend is gay. Up until now, it's all good, man. We're all just hanging out. We're just friends. Who cares, right? But now gay friend is kind of coming on to him, and he's like, oh, now it's really, really uncomfortable. Bert Show, what do I do? If you have something going on in your life, hit us up at thebertshow.com.
Hey, Bert Show. I'd like to be anonymous. I am a heterosexual male. You'll want to keep that in mind as you read. I started listening to The Bert Show during summer of 2021 after hearing my brother play your podcast in the car during a road trip. Ever since then, the only two podcasts I've been listening to are The Bert Show and In the Moment. In any event, I suppose that I am in a bit of a situation. Last August, I moved 10 hours away from home to attend grad school. To give some background, I graduated college May of 2021 and started grad school in August, being the youngest student at my school by far. Because of my age, I had to make a bit of an adjustment to fit in with my classmates. Nonetheless, I quickly made friends and was able to develop a clique of people who I talk to every day. With that said, the majority of my male friends at school are homosexual, which I have no problem with at all. However, I have gotten a sense of strong flirtation coming from them. My closest friend at the school is among this group of men, and he has made it extremely obvious since day one that he's into me. Let's call him Seth. While the other gay men may make passes at me every so often, Seth takes it further, as he always wants to spend alone time with me. He calls me on FaceTime every night. Whenever we go out drinking with the group, he's always asking me if he can come back to my place afterwards. I typically answer his calls and don't mind being alone with him because he's my friend. I don't let him come over after nights out, though. This wouldn't be the first time that a homosexual man has come on to me. So I'm not bothered by it and never shy away from being friends with homosexual men. I'm just not into men. Now that I got the background out of the way, here's the issue. I never saw him coming on to me as an issue because to me, we're just close friends, and based on our conversations, I had assumed he knew that I was into women. However, I feel that lately he's been taking advantage of our close friendship by becoming more and more aggressive with his flirtations. Recently, he confirmed my hunch that he was into me, and I wasn't really sure what to say, but I didn't think it meant that our friendship had to end. Overall, my question is, how do I tell him I'm not interested without seeming homophobic or without ruining our friendship? Thanks.
I wonder if this is a case of like trying to be too sensitive.
Yeah.
Like it almost feels like a easy fix, but I've never been in this situation, so maybe I'm naive. But it just feels to me like, hey, boo, this is not how I roll.
No, just tell your friend, like, I'm attracted to women, not men.
Why boo, though?
I don't know. That was weird. I tried to roll right past it. I tried to ignore that ever happened.
That's some mixed signals, Bert.
Yes.
You're making it worse.
Hey, boo, I'm into women.
Yeah. No wonder he's not getting the point.
Right?
If he's saying that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the big deal is here. Like, why? I don't think this would be like a game changer for their friendship. Do you?
No, I mean, it shouldn't be. If it is, I don't think you have to blame yourself for that. I think you just be honest in this situation. He's your friend. He should understand that, if you're a little uncomfortable, you mention that and you just let him know that I'm not into men. You're still my guy, but that's not my thing. And I would appreciate it if we didn't have that kind of flirtation thing going on anymore. And if he can't understand that, then that's on him, not you.
It might have to be a game changer, like for the friendship. The friendship might have to be over. Because we've talked on this show 1,000 times about guy and girl relationships don't work. You can't just be friends. The guy's always interested. There's always nefarious reasons. He'll never take no for an answer. He'll wait in the shadows until you're single or broken from a breakup and then swoop in. Like, if this is the type of guy, homosexual or not, if this is the type of guy that's like, I'm going to keep trying.
Persistent.
Because he just doesn't know what he's missing. Then no, you can't have that friendship there, even with same-sex platonic friendships.
Because you got to set boundaries. And like Mo said, it's on him. Like, you set the boundary, but you have to be blunt. And I wouldn't concern myself with being homophobic. Like, you prefer to date women. It's as simple as that. You are attracted to women. So you say that and be like, I wouldn't even be like, I'm flattered, blah, blah, blah. Don't leave any kind of like open, cracked window, cracked door, anything. Just be like, no.
Katie, are we oversimplifying this?
No, it's right on the head. Like, he's overthinking it.
Yeah.
No,
That's what I
it's
think.
easy. It's like the same as if it was two straight people, and someone just coming on to you that you don't like.
I think he doesn't want to lose his friend, and he doesn't want to be accused of being homophobic, so he's not doing anything about it at all.
Do you think he's also worried too, since he hangs out with multiple gay men, that if he says this to this one guy, he'll go back to the other gay men and be like, he's homophobic, he said something that it could like not work against him, but could
be perceived?
Yes.
Like, I don't know. I think all he can do is be as authentic here, and then you can't really worry about what everybody else is going to think about it. You know,
It's fair to be vulnerable in this moment and be like, I don't want this to ruin the friendship, but I'm never going to be trying to climb that tree. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, and don't call him boo.
I
Don't
like,
call him boo.
I like valleys.
The Bert Show.